Beautiful women are rooting for you, but you're letting them down. Here's how. Every day, every night, millions of single young women go online hoping to find a man who will capture their imagination, who will inspire them to send you a wink or an opening email. They'll say, "Wow, what a profile. I have to meet you." They want to start fantasizing about you as they look at your picture and reread your words, imagining your strong arms, candlelit dinners, long passionate kisses, and everything else that follows. But do they get that feeling from you? No. And it's a funny thing, because I'm about to show you how online dating will be the easiest way to meet gorgeous, willing women ever invented. But only if you do it right. You already know the bad news. When it comes to online dating, most guys never get a response to their profile. Not from the most desirable women anyway. Now here's the good news. This short presentation will explain to you how exactly to reverse that, so that women answer your emails, write you first, and even show up at your front door that same night. Get ready. This is fun. I'm going to show you, among other secrets, how to be mysteriously sensual instead of grossly sexual so that she knows you're different from other guys. How to use my mini vacation secret. How to get women to not only crave but beg for a first adventurous meeting with you. How to deploy pre-approval, which will be your biggest weapon, essentially getting women to fight for the chance to win a date with you. And I'll give you dozens of other useful, effective, and test-proven ninja tips. I'll be blunt with you. Most guys suck at online dating. And you're watching this because you want to meet attractive women online, but so far, you haven't gotten the results you want. You know other men have met gorgeous beauties online, dated them, took them home, even married them. And you know you can be better at this. So we both know online dating works. In fact, it's the world's biggest singles bar, a veritable infinity of beautiful women all gathered for you in one place. You don't even have to leave your house to contact an endless stream of the best single women in the world, flowing into your life and ideally into your arms. There is a proven formula that will bring you the success that's been eluding you. In a recent survey, 82% of all guys reported that they experienced near zero success with online dating. The problem they face is that really attractive women, the ones that every guy wants, receive up to 100 emails per day. And most of those letters are painfully boring. Now, I have sat with models and beautiful actresses, by the way, who I met online, curled up on their couches, opened their laptops with them, and watched the letters pour in. They say, "What's up? You're pretty. What's going on?" and other emptiness. These guys are murdering their chances of getting a response from the really attractive women. On the flip side, the happier side, there are some men who get amazing results, and I, against all odds, am living proof. You see, I'm no corner bar pickup artist, no canned routines, no goggles, no clown shoes, no fur hats, no gold chains. I was, in fact, the world's #1 most unprepared man for dating. Why? I got married at 23. I never flirted, was very loyal, never cheated. I played by the rules. I was a good dad, baseball coach, the whole deal. And for a bunch of reasons, I filed for divorce at 39, glad to be free from an unhappy situation. But suddenly, I was a lost wanderer in a strange new land, first time in adulthood. I had zero game. The only game I had for marriage was to find a bare patch of skin on her leg at night and beg if I could rub against it. Yeah, I know. I was in a bad place, hopeless. I literally thought no one would ever date me. I felt like a life failure at 39. I was broke. I was not tall, still not tall, though my mother, bless her heart, thinks I'm 5'11". I was losing my hair. I had put on weight, and I drove a minivan. A minivan. Now, I had no idea how to meet women, obviously, where to go or what to say to them. Then someone told me about online dating, which I'd never heard of. I was skeptical at first, but when I went online and poked around, I could immediately identify 5 incredible advantages. They are: 1, online dating is exceedingly time efficient. I had my kids half the week. With online dating, you can meet more women faster, 20 per night or more if you want. You can experiment, try out different voices, see what works, test, refine, play, and I'll show you more about that in a minute. 2, you can read women's profiles and instantly know their likes, dislikes, vocabulary, confidence level, sophistication, the level of their hunger for a guy. You can quote their favorite singers or make fun of their photos. They give you all the raw material you need to pique their desire and open a fun and sexy conversation. 3, you can meet women cheaply. No expensive well drinks, no fancy shirts, no valet fees, no cover charges. 4, you can craft and recraft profiles that would target exactly the kinds of women you want and can even tweak them when you find a winner. More on how to do this in a moment. And the biggest advantage of all, online women are looking for you. There are no girls going out with their friends, no secret boyfriends at home. They want to date. They want to be romanced, inspired, touched, surprised. And with the right profile, you can do it over and over, automated. In home, in your sweats, knocking back a Sam Adams. It was as if the gods had parted, the clouds had parted, and the gods smiled upon me. It was a total revelation for me. And it was the beginning of a decade of dating and wild adventure, well, that's gotten me on TV, has ranked me higher than Neil Strauss of The Game in David D'Angelo's Interview with Guru series, and landed me in the arms and bedrooms of some of the most beautiful, evolved, loving, sensual women in the world. And some weren't even that evolved. But after all, what's important to you, it has led me to teach by now over 40,000 men by now how to succeed with women online. Even, to quote Woody Allen, if the last time you've been inside a woman was when you visited the Statue of Liberty. You see, I had a secret weapon, and when I give it to you, it will instantly separate you from every guy online. I'll show you how to steal my secrets, my skills, and even my most successful profiles in just a moment. Let me tell you how I got here. First, I taught writing at Stanford University, poetry, prose, mythology, semiotics, how to make language have emotional impact. Then I spent 12 years writing and producing movies in Hollywood, even won an Emmy nom. I mastered how to make language ignite imaginations, mastered how to build mystery, dialogue, how to create cliffhangers, create humor to get girls laughing. I learned the secret of pacing, of creating character. In short, how to understand all sides of people. Recently, when I was interviewed on the LA Morning News, there's me in the corner, they asked me what made me such an expert on women, and I said, look, I've written enough Lifetime movies, I can ovulate on command. Which is a way of saying I can get you inside the female mind and show you how to open it up to excitement, to the excitement of dating you. Now, online dating looked to me like it was the golden ticket, and I was right. It actually became my obsession. I started experimenting, testing, writing. I noticed that women started commenting on particular lines of mine, particular words and phrases and images, and I've prepared whole lists of these words for you. For example, you are reflexively kind. Got a curious number of comments. It's so much more provocative than merely kind. Joy swims around you. You can't help it. I put that in a profile. Brought me over a dozen letters of women writing, yes, that's me. We will conjure wonders in the kitchen was a line I wrote. And that brought naughty suggestions. I once described the perfect date as ending like this. When we wake, our lips are already touching. And the emails started pouring in, asking if I were real and if I was the last true romantic. You see, I discovered there are hidden triggers that will utterly change your online dating success. And there I sat in my sweats at home with my snoring kids across the room, fielding love letters from nurses, doctors, school teachers, yoga teachers, and eventually models, and I kid you not, a couple of Playboy bunnies who wrote me. At the risk of sounding crass, I learned how the right bait brought the right catch. In other words, how the right words and images brought forth exactly the exact deliciously desired type of girl I wanted. How to create mental vacations for them, like oases in their humdrum lives. And I'll show you how to put them into fantasy states in your profile so that they feel that fantasy. They see, hear, sense, taste what it feels like on their skin. The formula is easy. Ready? Here's your first step. Stop doing what every other guy does now. Most guys write stuff like this. I work at AT&T. I have a dog named Barky. I've been to 12 countries. I am chill. I am laid back. I like to play hard and work hard. I play ultimate frisbee. And they are boring women to death. Men's emails usually aren't much better. Subject, hey beautiful. Wow, you're gorgeous. I love your pics. I think we'd be an amazing match. Check out my profile and then let's talk soon. No. In fact, they won't be talking anytime soon or ever. Bottom line, women are waiting for you to stop boring them to death with the same profiles and same emails every other man is writing. And they are craving for you to ignite their imaginations with a few choice words. Use what I'm about to show you and you will have 3 to 5 dates a weekend, because that's exactly what happened to me. Honestly, I didn't have time enough to meet them all. I started stacking dates, 2, 3 a night, of course, leaving the most promising for last. My friends started asking me who were all these beautiful women they saw me with. Recent divorced guy, right? And I said, there's this thing called online dating. It's amazing. You put up a profile and girls write to you and they sleep with you consistently. They looked at me like I was crazy. It didn't work for them. That's when I learned it wasn't true for everyone, or anyone else, it turned out. So I started rewriting my friends' profiles. And I bet a buddy I could date the 5 most popular by views girls on one site, and I won that bet. I had traded in the minivan by then. I'm a quick learner.